tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
I'm with you. No doubt about that. And talking about MP, he loves playing defense. Has designs on that Defensive Player of the Year trophy. Gotta love the decisive nature of MP's personality.
Well, the standard is set, and if he's gonna meet his goal, he understands you can't take nights off. You gotta show up each and every time you take the hardwood.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Now here's MP. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Gets a very good look and converts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Outside Tatum. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Brown over Ingram. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Oh, got that one quick. MP's got 15 points.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Shot clock at 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
White against MP. Pirtle with a screen on White. Here's MP. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Celtics trail by 7. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And here's Brown for 3. That one is off. The Raptors have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania. On the line. And he's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, a player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
MP against White. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Back to Tatum from downtown. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Facing off tonight are 2 of the best players in the league at getting stops. I asked MP how much it would mean to him to be named Defensive Player of the Year and he told me that his coaches have made defense a priority. He said, it's my goal every night to be the best defender on the floor, and that kind of effort helps win games for his team. That's what it's all about. He said, if I win the award too, that's just icing on the cake.
And you know what they say, defense wins championships. All right, Allie, appreciate that.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Raptors lead by 5. Rodriguez, the pass to Pirtle. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Tatum looking it over. Pass to White from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Barnes, it's good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
It's stolen by Ingram. 3 on 3. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Back to Tatum. Launches it from deep. Pirtle grabs a miss. So it's Toronto now. They lead by 11. Barnes passes to Rodriguez. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Tatum. In the game against Denver, very impressive. The kick out to White. Connects from downtown. White's got 5 now.
Good work by Tatum, keeping his options open. He knew he had that kick out if he needed it.
Barnes with a screen on White. Down low. Shoots. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by MP.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And he gets it back. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. 15 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on White. MP, the pass to Barnes. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Raptors lead by 11. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser comes in for White. Shireman comes in for Pritchard. Shoots from the line. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto leading by 11. Quickly from outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Boston shooting about 47% during this first quarter. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on MP. Well, Richard, some stars are the system. But Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 16. Rodriguez, the pass to Barnes, and the shot goes in. Barnes has got 18 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Shireman. Pass to Brown. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. He's off to a fantastic start.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Tatum. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's MP. 23 points in the game. And the Raptors, another three.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Tatum. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Toronto leading by 13. And here's MP from outside. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They gotta be thankful he's on their squad.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Ooh, that's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Boucher comes in for Queta, and Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Mycareer checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Barnes. Barrett's checked in for Ingram, and it's Dick in for Quickly. White looking it over. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 20 points for Jason Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific.
Again! What an avalanche!
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Outside White. That three's off the mark.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
From deep, MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Rebound, Toronto.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And
Pure from three-point range.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Tatum to halt the run. It's rebounded by Dick.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Counted from distance. MP's got 49 in the game.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
substitutions for the Celtics. Luka Gonzalez.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Misses off the left iron.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's Toronto cruising into the next quarter with a... And so far through one quarter... Checked in for Boston. Toronto also changing it up. Ingram's checked in for Bobo. MP comes in for Dick. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Walter. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, we've got R.J. Barrett. MP is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mycareer in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Rodriguez. Following the bucket by Boston. Drills it from deep. Mycareer's got his second bucket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen.
Another one falls! Amazing!
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to MP. There's the triple. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
3 points.
MP's got 54 points. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside White. They need this. White missing again.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Hits the trifecta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
So it's Boston now, following the three-point basket by Toronto. White, the pass to Garza. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Nothing in the game's quite as smooth as a finger roll. Great finish right there.
A deep 3 from MP. Oh, connects again.
He roasts defenses on the regular, but this is something special.
A massive point total. And he's now tied for the most 60-point games in league history. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
White drives in. Here's Hauser. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. The Raptors have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
Outside Pritchard. Outside White. To the wing, right side. Garza. It's hauled in by Mycareer.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
For Boston, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's White. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. 11 points for Derek White.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Hits yet again! Wow!
What a game from him! 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's White. Right side Pritchard. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Raptors.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. From deep, MP. Another bucket! Wow! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Up top, Pritchard, guarded by Quickly. Pritchard, the pass to Garza. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP way outside. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's White. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Denver.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Shots good by Rodriguez.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
The open shot, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
The Celtics shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Garza. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Rodriguez has got 4 rebounds now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Celtics on offense. Pass to White. They still need this. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside White. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's his second triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
Here's Rodriguez. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Some changes for Boston. Cadis checked in for Garza. Jason Tatum comes in for Boucher. And it's Brown in for Hauser. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Mycareer. And it's Barnes in for Barrett. Kick out to White. Stolen by MP. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Barnes has got 20 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. And we've got 1:18 left in the half. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. White can't hit.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for Boston, they're shooting only 36% during the second.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Quickly finds MP from deep three-point range. The rebound, Celtics. On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Quickly. Pass to White, fires the 3. Rebound, Toronto. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Barnes with a screen on White. From deep, MP. He drops it from range.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
There's Tatum with the three. MP getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. We had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you can overcome individual deficiencies.
Toronto shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one misses.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. White for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Back to Pritchard. Inside. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim, and a finish, just light work.
MP against White from the right block. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Queta. Outside White. Over MP. White can't hit.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Sinks it from distance.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep. Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
MP. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the technical free throw is good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's White going inside. Dunks it hard with 1 hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Here's MP. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Brown passes to White. Three-pointer, no good.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Brown, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound, Toronto. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Outside, Brown. White for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. White's got 24.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
The shot by Rodriguez, no good. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Now here's MP. Defense is right there. And the layup is good off the glass. And Boston has possession. Pass to Pritchard. And here's White, guarded by Quickly. Tatum passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
3 points.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Quickly against Pritchard. Tatum from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Buries it from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Tatum passes to Queta. And here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Brown. The 3. And Rodriguez pulls it down. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. We check in on our rookie watch, the best three-point shooters during the last month. MP, number 1.
He's been simply on fire from deep during this past month. He knows he's got the green light to fire from distance whenever he's given the opportunity.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Mycareer's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Barnes. Barrett's checked in for Ingram. And it's Dick in for Quickly.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
MP outside. Pass to Mycareer on the wing. MP puts up a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Hauser outside. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
He buries it from 3.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Now here's Brown. He's got 10. triple. Brown's got 13.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Tatum following the three-point basket by Toronto. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, talk about compete. Emerging player MP does it all over the floor.
And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Shots good by Rodriguez.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And here's Brown for 3.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Left side Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Raptors ball.
Let's see some of the numbers here for MP. Boucher's checked in for Boston. Shireman comes in for Brown.
Shireman.
And so here is Toronto. And here's MP from outside. Shireman grabs a board. The Celtics shooting around 45% since the break. Back to Tatum. Boucher on the screen. Beyond the arc. Dives for it. And they recover it.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 34.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And
Shots good by Rodriguez.
3.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 34. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at Toronto. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot. And, of course, the Celtics, far behind in the standings.
Well, right now for Toronto, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's White. Toronto making their last shot to the inside. Shireman. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Garza. They get it back. Here's Shireman. Again, the miss by Boston. And so MP will bring it up for the Raptors. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Garza passes to White. Hauser outside. Here's Shireman. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter. He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Here's Boucher for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Toronto Raptors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Defense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Boston with some changes. Cata's checked in for Garza. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. And Toronto also making a switch. MP's checked in for Mobo. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Corner shot. And the shot goes.
It's still early in his career, but MP has a silky jumper.
Boston's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. So for Toronto right now, MP is out there with Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Abaji in at the 4.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And the basket by MP.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Sinks the tray.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Boston's shooting at 45% of the game so far. Barrett against Tatum. Pass to White. For 3. Oh, great D that time from MP. Basket counts. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Now White, shot to stop the run. On target from range.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Over Barrett. Offline from the top of the key. Toronto has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Shots good by Rodriguez.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
White for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Mycareer's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hits a three-pointer.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
White, the pass to Pritchard. Here's Boucher. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Outside White. No good again that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, we need to find some sort of momentum.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Abaji with a rebound. Agbaji's got 4 rebounds now. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Tatum. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Queta gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Rodriguez. And it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Keita. Now here's White. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page. Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Rodriguez. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Boucher outside. White for 3. Oh, MP with a block. Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some airtime. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Boucher outside. Pass to White. The 3. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Brown, he's checked in for Boucher. Toronto also changing it up. Mobo comes in for Mycareer. And it's Walter in for Barrett. There's a minute 34 left to play in the 4th quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really
Another one goes! Incredible!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by MP. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
Spin ball.
There's Tatum with the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
There's a screen. MP again.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And he makes the first.
For the Raptors, MP taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's White. Good D by MP.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And got it! Another basket!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything.
You've talked about your desire to win Defensive Player of the Year. Did tonight feel like a push in the right direction?
Yeah, but Coach keeps reminding us that.
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jennifer.